Hey guys, I'm Tom and Mike, and I want you guys to pay attention because these things are really important when you're doing a tile shower. First thing is we have the pan completely wrapped over the curb. And then we provide what I call a little boot that basically keeps water from ever getting in these areas because a lot of water is going to be in here. And then we never penetrate our curb. So many contractors put backer board on the curb. That is a no-no. So we form a piece of lath. See that right there? We form a piece of lath. And we put that in before we do our mud bed, because we do a mud bed, it's going to hold this in here, see? And then only place that you attach this lath is on the outside of the shower. Right out here. It's the only place you're going to put a screw or nail or whatever. You never want to penetrate the pan. Okay, here's another thing I want to show you guys. Alright, I love these drains. This is actually a nickel plated thick drain top that just goes on a standard spud is what they call this. They call this a spud. Pan passed inspection this morning. We put water all the way up to about 2 inches. These are wheat poles. When this pan is actually on, if you'll come up here, this pan is actually on a pitch. So when water hits the pan, you want it to have somewhere to go. And it will get past your grout and tile. It'll get into the bed. And this way it will actually weep to the bottom. So what we do this right here. We're going to put this in. We'll figure out where our height's going to be. Let me show you something else really cool that we have to do. Okay, this is like a little pebble rock. Doesn't have any really sharp edges. It's got smooth edges. What we don't want to happen when this mortar bed goes in here, it's a cement and sand. We don't want it clogging the holes up. So what we do, we put a little pebble rock in there, and we try to keep that on the plastic flange, and that will help the water to pass through without the mortar bed clogging up the holes. Every shower we do this way. But you want to make sure you use the right kind of rock. It's not going to possibly be sharp, and as pressure hits the mortar bed and cuts your pan, you definitely don't want that to happen. So we just go around and cover up those wheat poles, and then we'll put our mortar bed right on top of it. And that way that mortar bed won't. And that right there is DB's fault. So what we do, we can use a pre-mixed mortar, or you can use cement and sand. The reason I don't use cement and sand on such small jobs is when you carry it around in your truck, you got a mess to deal with. Sand goes everywhere. And we also will vacuum out the pan to make sure there's nothing on top of the pan, that when pressure hits the bed, it starts to work a hole in the pan. So we want to make very sure that we've got a good solid pan with no penetrations, no holes, because we do not want this leaking below into their basement. So, or next door, to their laundry closet or what have you. So we're going to start the mud bed, and we'll show you that here in just a minute, how I'm going to pitch the floor.